right, guys, right now, I'm thinking I'm going to take a call. And I believe we're going to Georgia. Good evening, Georgia.
Good evening. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great. Long time, long year.
It's been a long time. So what's going on? What can I help you with tonight?
Yes, I was calling to see if you see a move coming for me.
Okay. Is the move, okay, because your heart, okay, hold on, I've got to gather my thoughts here. Your heart is saying this is more because of a feeling of wanting to be more creative and having more control over things and trying to do something new.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just needed to make sure we got the heart of it right. Then here's what gets me, is your heart's in the right place. You want to, do all these things. There is more creative for you. You need to be creative, but your mind is really holding you back here.
Okay.
It's wanting you to be more, well, say we look at, kind of our parents or something, and we've got to work, we've got to pay the bills. It's that whole burden thing. And, we need to be an adult, and we shouldn't be looking for the fun of things. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your mind and heart aren't lining up here, okay? So that's going to be the biggest obstacle you're going to have, is just you have a very honest nature, but your mind is just, no, you need to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So you got to let that go. And really, you can't get past that right now. I'm not seeing you really going anywhere until you can get that under control, because I just don't think you're looking at things like you should be your future. You're not looking at it right. Like, I want you to look at it through a different set of eyes. I want you to take a step back, and instead of looking at the past, I want you to just really look at your future, and I want you to look at it like you're a friend of yourself. Does that make sense? Like, sit there and say, okay, I'm going to pretend to be my best friend, and I'm going to look at me from the outside. And it's kind of a meditation thing, and it takes a while for you to actually look at yourself that way, but it helps. Because you need to look at yourself differently and envision what you want for the future different. Other than that, I don't want you to give up control of your money anymore either. I feel like you're not forceful enough with the things you need and with the money you have.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, perhaps later.
Yeah, it's just, I just, in the next few weeks, I really feel like other people are going to put a hold on you with money, and it will make sense to you in a few weeks, because then that's going to be your breaking point, and that's when you're going to understand everything I'm saying tonight, and you're going to be like, you know what? I do need to look at myself differently. I do need to be more creative and just say, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it, because you should move. I don't feel like there's anything there for you.
No, it's not.
So you need to just take the leap of faith, is what it's coming down to, and really looking at yourself and saying, you know what, I can do this, and you can do it. But that's the biggest part of it. Right now, I don't see you moving.
I can agree with you on that, because right now I'm conflicted on how I should pursue my studies. I know I'm supposed to be in school. That's already embedded in me. I know I'm supposed to be in school. I already got one master's.
Right.
But I'm saying to myself, what do I do next? Like, what I really want to do is, get another master's in another field. But my mind's telling me, well, why you want to do it when you already got a master's?
Exactly. You're being strict.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're being strict with yourself. But you really need to be more creative. And here's the thing about the masters you already have. It's going to come in handy. You're going to need that learning. But, you should go ahead and pursue what you need to, because you're not fulfilling something inside of you. And that's going to stop you from moving. And you can't, and that goes for physically, spiritually, mentally. I don't care how many masters you have, if you're not moving forward spiritually, then it's not going to do you any good.
Right.
So you've got to get back in touch with you and get rid of that kind of, you've put a daddy figure in your head is what you've done. Saying you should, you have to, and you're getting on to yourself. You're being strict with yourself. And you've become a good enough person, and that's not good enough.
Okay.
Okay, so, God has 20,000 masters, so why can't you? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not, he created you, he gave you an amazing mind, an amazing heart, and if it takes 2 masters, then that's what it's going to take. Stop putting a limit on yourself.
Okay. So this is very good. I got a lot to reflect on.
Yeah, you do. And then you need to call me back in about 3 weeks and tell me if you got rid of the daddy in your head.
Okay, I definitely will.
All right, honey, you have a wonderful night.
You too now. Welcome
All
back.
right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, that was so much fun. I was feeling everything coming back to me all of a sudden. I just, it is like riding a bike. Although I'm not very good at riding a bike. But, it's like, I don't know, breathing? Is that better? All right, let's go back into the chat room. And this one says, I was wondering if you could tell me about this man I have a crush on named Stanley. Stanley. Cute name. I don't hear that name a lot. I like that one. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Mr. Stanley. Sorry, I got caught up in the shuffling. That happens sometimes. Okay, so Mr. Stanley is going through a lot of changes. A lot of changes, and that's good. And actually, that's something else I wanted to talk about. It's what Dr. Dyer says about moving from power to intent. We go from constantly climbing the ladder into a sense of self and serving of other people. So that's what's happening with Stanley right now. He's extremely emotional in a good way, not a blubbering idiot kind of way. Just, he's an emotional person, he's in touch, he has a really great soul, spirit, old world. So he's full of tradition on a nice level, not in a stern way. Mr. Stanley loves love, loves romance, loves the chase, loves, I think he's kind of in the closet with old movies, like black and white movies, like 1940s romance stories. And I just don't think people get that about him. So he likes the romance. He really does. And I think that's really cool. I like that. So that's cool. He believes in himself. He's wanting to try out new things. And he really, what he likes about people is he likes people that make sacrifices and understand why. They have a divine understanding of what's really happening with themselves. Not so much the world, but with themselves. So people that are centered. And he just finds that people are fascinating creatures. So he very much takes an older approach to things. No secrets, he's an honest person. And he's not a control freak. So I really like him. I like him a lot. And actually, and sometime next week, I think if you have a conversation with him, he's going to kind of unload some stuff because he just needs to get some stuff out. So I would look forward to that because I think you'll find a lot of stuff about him, like, you know, maybe that he does watch horror movies or something like that. So I like him. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. All right. The next one says, "Hey, Misty. Hey." Okay. So this is Damien. Hello, Damien. And this is a long one. So since his girlfriend's grandfather passed away, every time I go to take a shower, there's a frog always ends up in the shower with me. Huh. It doesn't do it for anybody else. It's just doing it for you. That's cool. And I thought it was kind of weird how you started talking about animals first. So there you go. See? So let's see. Yeah. So there is definitely going to be a connection there. Something's going on. Let's see what the frog has to say to you. Again, I encourage everybody, Google it. We have 1,000 million, however many number you want to put out there. I'm not in the numbers mode right now. But you guys, we have so much open to us because of the internet. Thank God for it. Google it. See what the spirit totem for a frog is. I'm pretty sure that it's not for you to pick up and kiss, but I'm just saying, okay? And also, okay, because I know how old you are, I think this has something to do with it, because this is what keeps coming to me. This is what the grandfather is saying. He's wanting you guys to go back to, and I wonder how many of you psychic people in my chat room are going to pick up on this. Go back to Shrek. All right. So let's see. What, there are 3 Shreks? I don't know. I'm not up on my Shreks anymore. Go rent Shrek. Get it on Netflix. Whatever it is you do. There's something about that because there was a frog in Shrek, right, guys? Like the prince, the king was a frog. So I want you to go back to that because that's the one I'm getting the most. Go back to Shrek. Okay. Now. That's from him. Other than that, what this is saying is that the message for you, how do I put this? Watch your health. You're fine. Don't panic on me. I'm just saying. Watch your health. Get back to your spirit. Get back into a sense of self and family. And not that proud family, that's my blood, blah, blah, gangsta stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. I am talking about the world as your family. I am talking about friends as family. I am talking about a true sense of family and what that means. So look at that. Also, look at partnerships with other people. Go deeper with them. Be honest about it. Be the prince. You know what I mean? You can be the prince. That's what the whole fairy tale's about, right? So that's why I want to go back to Shrek. That's why Grandpa wanted to go back to Shrek. That's what it's about. You know, you might have a different exterior, you might be green, you might have warts, but inside you're a prince. So it doesn't matter what's going on the outside. Be the prince on the inside, okay? So, big part of that. Also, there's a little bit of difficult things that are coming for you, all right? It's change, it's life, it's evolution. Accept it. Be courageous. Go full throttle into that night, all right? Go for it. That's also what it's saying for you. Don't sit back and just talk about it anymore. You go do it. Hop to it. Feel froggy in a good way. And jump the pond, man. There's a lot of messages in here. A lot of messages. And you really need to look it up. I want you to look it up. Frog spirit totem and see what's going on. Pause it, let's save you. And go watch Shrek. It'll be a fun night, regardless. And guys, guess what else is going to be fun? I'm going to get to the Go No Go Weekend Forecast.
Give me a go no go for launch.
10, 9, we have ignition sequence started. Engines on. 5,
Launch control, this is Houston. We are go for launch.
1. All engines running, and we have liftoff at 29 past the hour. Ascension has started. The Go No Go Weekend Forecast has cleared the tower.
Can't tell you guys how much I missed that countdown. Oh my goodness, it was so good to hear that. All right, guys, this is your Go No Go Weekend Forecast for this weekend, September 16th and 17th. Aquarius, tomorrow it's over. Everything is over, and thank God for it. Celebrate your survivor victory by going out with that fun, free, and creative younger person in your life. Saturday, do something new. It's time for a new project or hobby to take you into the fall, so go for it. You're sure to have fun. Pisces, listen up, people. You cannot be one with yourself, you know, the whole mind, body, spirit thing, if you allow others to control you. Take back yourself tomorrow and find center. Saturday, you feel much better and don't have the urge to run away. So again, take back your control and get to the center. Aries, play tomorrow, guys. Friday is about fun and you need some. Love is all around you too, so draw hearts everywhere and be all hippy-dippy. Express and receive it all. Saturday, things are happening for you and it's time you take action. Approach everything that comes your way with strength and action. Taurus, yes, bulls, things are difficult, but you have the confidence to overcome them, so stop the crying. No drama tomorrow. You have the skills, use them. Saturday, it's not over until it's over, and cousin, it ain't over. So gather up your strength. Again, confidence. Save the drama for another tarot chick, because I'm not listening to it. Gemini, tomorrow, pay attention. The jerk is back and is the bearer of a bad is the bearer of a bad money attitude. Don't buy into it. You know God will provide, so provide this person with an I don't want to hear it hand. Saturday, you have decided it's time to no longer participate in a difficult life and walk. And guess what? You should. Cancer, Friday, give up control of everything and everyone else and you go out. Time to gather with 2 friends and have fun. Everyone needs to relax and you're no exception. Get out there. Saturday, you realize you're not a person who wants to put out a victim attitude. You want to show off your strengths. So do it. Who's stopping you? I'm not stopping you. Go out there, be strong. What's your problem? Get out there already. Leo, work with people to get to the truth. Not your truth, not their truth. The truth. You know that thing when you talk it out and listen? It's out there. You just haven't been receiving it. Saturday, you are paranoid about money. Why? Does that make it grow? No. Please stop it. It's feeding your anxiety. That's what's growing is your anxiety. Stop it. Stay grounded and don't let your imagination fly. Virgo, tomorrow, do your best to stay in check with your ego and environment. Don't allow the feeling of someone else control it or overwhelm you. Just stay calm, carry on, and let their stubbornness roll off your back. Saturday, it's a fantastic day. It's all about family, innocence, and fun. Enjoy being close with others and just be happy. Libra, no one is going to judge you tomorrow, so just calm down right now. It's fine. Take that loyal, fun, and calming male figure with you for strength. Using someone as a spot will help you calm your nerves. Saturday, take a deep breath and relax. Meditate to gather your strength and your intuition. You deserve a break. Scorpio, your world is happy, especially since you can be by yourself for a moment. A woman you trust most isn't being herself and you don't need to be around her, so be alone for the day. Saturday, consult your intuition and then seek out those with deeper thoughts. You need to listen for a change and find guidance, so do it. Sagittarius, when you feel fear creep in tomorrow, please get creative. Fear is sometimes an indicator of change. Nothing more, nothing less. So find other ways to deal with it. Saturday, let grandmother guide you. She may sound like she's just blabbering, kind of like me, but if you listen, there is a lesson, so let her teach. And finally, Capricorn, tomorrow is about recognizing that you are very happy and that you did it. Mom is proud of you too, and she should be. Even if she isn't around to see it physically, trust me, she sees it. Saturday, work with a group. Even if there is a real forceful bitch in it, she has great ideas and can bring out the best in any situation, so let her. And guys, that's your Go No Go weekend forecast for this weekend. Please stay safe, healthy, and sane. Crazy world, gotta stay sane. And remember, guys, if you didn't like anything I had to say, only you can change your cards. So please get out there and change them.
Halloween is fast approaching, and you have a choice to make. You can have this.
Boo!
Or you can have this. I thought so. Go to MistyTarot.com now and ask Misty Tarot to make this the Halloween the best one of your life, which could end tomorrow.
Hey guys, it's me, Misty Tarot, and you can have me live at your Halloween party anywhere in the world via Skype. Go to www.mistytarot.com and click on Purchase Readings for details. And guys, check out my website, mistytarot.com. That's where you, of course, will find out more about me and what I like to do for everybody. And also, youtube.com/mistytarot. That's where I will be putting this show up so you can see my hand movements and my eyes blink and all the crazy stuff I do behind the scenes. And I don't make any obscene gestures. I promise I don't. I only do that when I don't have the camera on me. And also, check out my book, Have a Great Day. I wrote this, over a year ago now. And it's just a flip book of inspirational quotes. And there's links to it on my website. And tonight's quote is going to be, difficulties are opportunities to show off our courage and curiosity for life. Oh, I like that one. That's a good one. I needed to hear that. I like me. Sorry, guys, that was really silly. Okay, let's get back to the show, shall we? Whoo! Yeah. Halloween's coming. Woohoo! It's the most wonderful time of the year. That's my favorite time of the year. Halloween. And you guys, you can book a party with me. Go to MistyTarot.com. You'll find out how, even if you're on the other side of the world. I can be there by Skype. Isn't technology wonderful? Even though my voice isn't right now, I'm annoying myself.